to say, see, when discussing beauty and passion and sorrow, we ought to go into the question also of what is action.
Yes.
Because it is related to all that.
Yes, of course.
What is action? Because life is action. Living is action. Speaking is action. Everything is action. Sitting here is an action. Talking, a dialogue, discussing, going into things is a series of actions, a movement in action. So, what is action? Action obviously means acting now, not having acted or will act. It is the active present of the word to act, which is acting all the time. Otherwise there is no, it is a movement in time and out of time. We'll go into that a little bit later. Now, so what is action that does not bring sorrow? You follow? One has to put that question, because every action as we do now is either regret, contradiction, a sense of meaningless movement, repression, conformity, and so on. So that is action for most people. The routine, the repetition, the remembrance of things past, and act according to that remembrance. So unless one understands very deeply what is action, one will not be able to understand what is sorrow. So action, sorrow, passion and beauty, they're all together, not divorced, not something separate. And beauty is at the end, action is at the beginning. It isn't like that at all. It's all one thing. But to look at it, what is action? As far as one knows now, action is according to a formula, according to a concept, or according to an ideology. The communist ideology, the capitalist ideology, or socialist ideology, or the ideology of a Christian Jesus Christ ideology, or the Hindu with his ideologies. So action is the approximation of an idea. I act according to my concept. That concept is traditional, or put together by me, or put together by an expert. Lenin, Marx have formulated, and they conform according to what they think, Lenin, Marx. And action is according to a pattern. Do you follow?
Yes, I do. What's occurring to me is that under the tyranny of that, one is literally driven.
Absolutely. Driven, conditioned, brutalized. You don't care for anything except for ideas and carrying out ideas. See what's happening in China and you follow in Russia.
Yes, I do.
And here too, the same thing in a modified form. So action as we know it now is conformity to a pattern, either in the future or in the past, an idea which I carry out, a resolution or a decision which I fulfill in acting. The past is acting. So it is not action. I don't know.
Yes. Well, I'm aware of the fact that we suffer a radical conviction that if we don't generate a pattern, there will be no order.
So you follow what is happening, sir? Order is in terms of a pattern.
Yes. Preconceived. Yes.
Therefore, it is disorder that against which an intelligent mind fights. Fights in the sense, revolts. So that's why it is very important, if we are to understand what beauty is, we must understand what action is. Can there be action without the idea? Idea means, you must know from Greek, means to see.
Mm-hmm.
See what we have done, sir. The word is to see. That is, seeing and the doing. Not the seeing, draw a conclusion from that, and then act according to that conclusion. You see what?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Yes.
See, perceiving, from that perception, draw a belief, an idea, a formula, and act according to that belief, idea, formula. So we are removed from perception. We are acting only according to a formula. Therefore, mechanical.
It just occurred to me.
You see,
Yes,
sir,
yes, I do.
how our minds have become mechanical.
Necessarily so.
It's obvious.
Yes. I just thought about Greek sculpture and its different character from Roman sculpture.
Okay.
The finest of
The Periclean
ancient
age
Greek
and so on. Yeah.
sculpture is extremely contemplative. It's sometimes been remarked that the Romans had a genius for portraiture in stone, and of course,
law and order and all that.
Yes, and of course one would see their remarkable attention to personality. But what occurred to me while I was listening to this is something that had never occurred to me before. That the Greek statue with which one sometimes asks himself, well, the face doesn't disclose a personality. Perhaps the quiet eye recognized that you don't put onto the stone something that must come out of the act itself.
Quite.
Because you're doing something that you must wait to come to pass. The Greeks were correct. It's an expression of that relation to form, which is an interior form. Marvelous grasp of that. It's a grasp that allows for splendor.